Hello, welcome to Palpicus Island. This is going to be a long video. Before we start, there are timestamps in the comment section, so if you want to know, or you have something special that you're looking for about the farms, about base, about everything about base building and farming, go to the timestamp, click it, it will show it to you. Okay, where do we start? We have many kinds of farms in Palworld. Food or ranch for food production, we have breeding, and we have auto farms for both the food and for ore and crafting. But first, before we start, just a small pause. We're gonna start from stats. The pals that you're gonna work or you're gonna make them work inside your base have stats. If you just go to your menu, go to your party, open up a pal, you're gonna see stats here. Number 1, Sanity. What is Sanity? San or Sanity stands for how long can you make this guy work before he breaks. They get depressed, they stop working, they slack off. So you have to keep the sanity up, but I'm gonna tell you about how to keep it up later. Then there is the work sustainability. Work sustainability has many categories, okay? Many categories. I'm gonna start to explain all of them right now. First is kindling. What is kindling? Kindling includes cooking with your pots when you're gonna make the cakes. It includes smelting and even cooking on this fireplace. Yay! You can make your pal work for you. You just put this on. You let's say 5. Then, if you have a pal in your base or you have one in your pocket, you just throw the sphere and it starts cooking for you. There you go. And you get the XP for it. That's kindling. For starters, like when you just started the game, the first kindling pal that you can get is just Fox Sparks. He is good. He has good enough. Okay, he is good enough. But there's a difference between the levels of the stats that your pals have. Kindling number 1, 2, 3, it means that how fast they're gonna do the job. Just look at this. Fox Sparks is a kindling 1, okay? Kindling 1. Look at the speed of the smelting. See? Now, let's check Kitsune. Kitsune is a kindling number 2. Look at it. See? It's much faster. Now, let's look at Falorus. Falorus is a kindling number 3. Look at that thing. Yeah, boy, go. So, yeah, the levels on the stats tells you exactly how fast the pal is going to do the work that he's going to do, okay? Number 2, planting. Planting includes 3 different levels. Number 1, planting anything and harvesting anything. Number 1 is planting or seeding. Number 2 is number 3 is the harvesting, but the first part, the second part, I messed that up, but yeah. And then there's watering, okay, included. Planting includes only the seeding part, okay? If a pal like, let's say any of these, for example this one, Broncherry. Broncherry only and only has planting. So, just look at this. Broncherry will start planting for us. But, what happens when he stops? See, if a pal, is a planter, he will just plant and wait. They can do nothing else. Planting is just that. Just that. They can just seed. Okay? The best starter pals for it include, and you can get all of these in the starter area. Tansy is a really good one. He has planting. Then Caprity is a planting 2, which is nice. And when he's not planting, he's actually farming. But that's another story. But Caprity is good. Then Dinos, they are usually level 14 at the starter area. I don't recommend fighting them, but these are good too. And Elizabeth is another favorite of mine. It's awesome. I will talk about where to get them later on another video. But Broncherry is just the best. In my opinion, Broncherry is the easiest and the fastest you can get for planting. Level 4s If you're just out in the world and you just started the game, you just got one leaf monk. You go to a tree, you throw your leaf monk at it. Leaf monk will just start lumbering for you. Yep, that's how you make them work. They don't need to be at your base for doing lumbering. But, well, the difference between level, that's a leaf monk. They do 31 damage. Now, check this baby out. Yup, 74. Double, triple the damage. Almost triple the damage. It's awesome. Up next is medicine production. Well, this is gonna be a short one. Medicine production is just this. This table. That's it. This is medicine production. What do you need medicines for? Sometimes here, when your pals are working, you're gonna see that they're dizzy, they are depressed, they have a sprain, they have a broken leg or something. What you do is you just feed them this. How do you do that? And by the way, the pals that you can use for this are just Leaf Monk, Brista. I prefer Catrice because she can do a lot of things and it's a boss. You can quite find them in the wild too. But, well, what does medicine do? For example, let's say when you have a pal, like let's put anyone here. You have a pal, he's starving, you press, oh no, he slept. Okay, I had to force him in. So, what is medicine? When they have a broken ankle, when they're depressed, you just go to them, you press 4, you press feed, then you press the medicine, you will call them. Jesus Christ, walk of shame, he just left me. You just feed them like that and then their depression, whatever they have, will be gone. Up next is transporting. When you have farms, when you're doing anything in your base, there will be stuff either inside of your collectors, around here, that need to be gone into those chests. Transporter pals just pick up stuff from the floor and they put them back. They will not pick it up, but anything that flies usually has a high level of transporting. For example, Valaris is 3, this guy Beacon is 3, Kingpin is 2, and at the start you can have Lamball, Kativa, they all do transporting. They basically are gonna go around your base and they will pick up stuff that are on the floor and take them to the closest chest. It is good to have your chest close to the farms. It's good to have your cooking spot close to the farm because whenever they pick up something from the farm, they will just grab it and they will bring it here. It's easy. I will talk more about it on the base optimization. And up next, watering. As I said, when you plant your crops, there are 3 steps to it. Planting seeds, watering, and then there's harvesting. That's one of the things. Watering is this. Or, when you're starting, you can get either one of these. You can get a Pinglet, a Folk, a Pinking. I prefer Relaxorus and Ozurobi because Ozurobi is a boss. It's easy to catch and it's watering level 3. But till that point, use the Pinking or these ones, or the Relaxorus that you're gonna get later. It transports when there's no watering. That's why I prefer these cute guys. They're cute too. Aside from watering, there's one more thing that your pals can actually do for you with the watering. For example, when you have a flour mill, you can just do this. Look. This is also counts as watering too. Look. Boom. And come on, Mr. Pinking. Hello? Okay, he's going to water the plants first. So yeah, you can put your water pals here. They can make the flour, and they can also use the crusher for you, which I have nothing here. So yeah, crusher is automated by watering pals too. Up next is generating electricity. Electricity is what you need for all of your production lines. And whenever you put a passive here, for example, there, these production lines are much faster than your normal crafting. So you just throw a pal, he will energize the capacitator for you. kind offerings. But everyone's favorite is also Dictoris. Dictoris, you can get it. I will make another video later about where you can get all of these pals. They do the ores. You can gather them, or your transporters can bring them to your chests. And yeah, that's mining. What are good pals for it? Number one, it's the Presso when you start the game. Panking, because it's a boss, you can just farm it, and it will be a boss level, so it's gonna be powerful for supporting your base. Dumod is a very good one also, because not only they mine, they also water when they are not mining, and they transport too. So yeah, but the best one is the unholy Anubis. Mining tree and transporting too. So they both mine for you, and let me just show the glory. They both mine for you. When they're done with the mining, they will just transport whatever they did inside the box. And that's mining for you. Then there's cooling. It is this one. What is cooling? It's this. That's it. There's also one more option which you shouldn't care about. When you are doing your, let's say, breeding farm, and then you're making eggs, there's also one more thing that actually needs it. Where's the cooler? The other one. Yeah, here, cooler. You need cooling for this one to keep the eggs cold if they are an ice type or water type most of the time. And also, if you want to preserve your food so it doesn't go bad, you can just put it there, and then you throw a pal that has cooling on it, and it will start freezing it for you. Just like this. And your food will go like bad slowly. See, 291. I put it here. 14 minutes. But why would you do it? You don't need it. See this sort? Look at the cooldown. Boop. Reset that cooldown. Boop. Reset the cooldown. Boop. Reset cooldown. See? You don't need cooling. Screw cooling. Up next. Okay, and finally, it is farming. What is farming? Farming is everything that happens inside this thing. I know it's half here, but yeah, basically you make it from this place, from the production line. It's the ranch. So inside the ranch, different pals produce different things. You can start farming right away as you start, but there are a few pals that you're gonna need later in the game for making food, especially for food. So yeah, number one is this guy. This guy makes milk. Mozzarina is a very big one, so just let me show you where you can get the Mozzarina. Where are you, Mozzarina? Yeah, there it is. The habitat for Mozzarina is here. I'm just showing this one especially because you guys are gonna have a hard time finding it. This is where you can find Mozzarina. It produces milk for you. Then there are other pals. Chickpea produces eggs. Lamball produces wool that you can use for cloths. Vixie, my most favorite, Vixie grabs and makes palsaphiers. Especially when you upgrade a Vixie. For example, my Vixie right now is a 1-star. When you give them more than 2-star, they will start farming higher level balls for you, okay? I think they start from 4. Yeah, they start, when you give them 4, they're gonna start like digging up other kinds, let's say palsaphiers for you. Another useful one, which you must have, is Elizabeth or B grade. Elizabeth is better because Elizabeth has level 2, I think. But yeah, B grade produces honey for you, okay? So you need honey for cake. Cake, we're gonna talk about it later when we get to breeding. And also, there's the Woolly Pop. They just produce cotton candy. They're just the sweetest. They are the cutest. And that's it about the stats. Alright, time to talk about base location before base making. Base location. Where am I? If you look at the map, let me zoom out for you. So, Petalia prefer to have 2 starter bases. This one is good till you get your guns. The one that I showed you is always good because you need a lot of ingots for everything. Your base number 3, you can just basically go to one of the high-end places and just have them there, here, here maybe. It's a little bit cold there, but yeah, if you want quartz and so on, we're gonna cover it on a later video. But your end game base should be somewhere around level 40, level 50 areas, okay? But for now, yeah, this is the best place that I could come up with. It has everything that you need. Now, let's get started about how to make farms. Okay, there are 4 kinds of farms in Palworld. Number 1, ore. That's anything about mining. Number 2 is lumber. Number 3 is food farms. And number 4 is the breeding farms. We're gonna start from food because, yeah, I messed up the organization of it. Oh, well, goddammit. Stop. Oh, by the way, just a trick for people who didn't actually skip the video. You see them coming, okay? Look at this baby. I'm just gonna go away. And yep, done. No raiding here. Bye bye. Okay, I had to show them who's the boss here. Okay, so let's get started from the food farm. For food farm, actually, I'm sorry. Let's start from auto farm versus normal farm. Auto farms don't work for ore mines, but they do work for food and for breeding. So yeah, if anybody is saying they're making automatic ore farms, they're lying to you. You cannot have automated ore farms because whenever you teleport to another place, the pals that you put like very perfectly to farm your ore for you, they will be gone. They will be no more. They will stop working. But they will produce food and they will actually do crafting for you. So automatic ore farms do not exist unless you are there. But for food farms, let's get started on the food farms. For having any kind of farm, you need 3 kinds of pals. A pal that can water, a pal that can plant, and a pal that can gather. What will happen? You just go to food. First you will start from berry, then there is wheat that you can make bread with, then there is tomato, and then there will be lettuce when you level up. But let's say I want to make an automated berry plantation. Number 1, we just made the base. A feed box is a must. We put down a feed box. Number 2, we will need beds. So let me just put down a bed. Where was it? Yes, structure. There it is. If you don't have beds, your pals will lose sanity. And pals with no sanity stop working. Stop working. So you have to make beds, a food box, and as many beds as possible. Because, yeah, let's say you have 5 pals, you need 5 beds, okay? 5 pals means 5 beds. Let me grab Anubis. Anubis, help them. Oh man, that guy just is awesome. Stop making, look at that. Yep, a bed is just complete. Handiwork number 4, baby. Then, what you do is you're gonna go to your food, you're gonna put down a berry farm, you're gonna make a berry farm, and here we go. What will happen now? This guy will start seeding, and it is fast. He's very fast. Jesus. Okay, they will plant. Then your watering pal, which right now is my cute Mr. Relaxaurus. Relaxaurus will come and start watering. Just like this. Do I have any pal that can help? Nope, I have none. Okay, then you have watering. And after you're done with watering, it comes time to growth. It will just grow up. Let me fast this. Let's say I do this. 6 damage, right? Or let me put my Anubis to work. Look at the damage of the Anubis. 43. That's a level 27 Anubis, right? And it's producing ore. Nah, too slow. Too slow. Get your rush bar out. Saddle it. Get on it. Look at the ore. Especially here. This is why I put the boxes there. Just look at this baby. You just rush it. You hit it. 12, 23. Oh, I'm encumbered. Who cares? Keep rushing. That's 34. And again. And that's 45. And another one. And that is 52 ore. And I will get to my thing. I will put down the ore there. And coming up next, I'll come here. I will rush. I will right click just to make myself slower. You can equip a weapon. Left click. Right click to make him go slower. Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. See? That's another 52. This is how it works, by the way. Like, do you see that? Whenever you charge, if you right click, your pal actually goes slower. So you can just make better targeting, let's say. And another time. And there it is. Okay, that's enough playing around. Yeah, that's basically how you can just fast farm ore. Don't make pickaxes. Do not make pickaxes. You don't need pickaxes. See, I just gathered like more than 70, 80 ore in just less than a minute, okay? This is how you do it. Rush ore is the best thing you can do. Auto farms, nah-ah-ah. But, well, you clicked on the video, so let me tell you how you can make an automated mining farm. Okay, first there's the ores, and then there's the rock farm, which you can find just in your production stone pit. But don't make stone pits like this. Don't make it. If you have a stone pit like this here, and you put your farming pals or your ore farming pals down, they will just come here and start mining stones. And they will not do anything about the ore. But an alternative is cancel this. This is how you make it work better. You go to foundation, you make a wood foundation, you rise it really, really high, like this is good. People are gonna be mad because I didn't right click it. Yeah. And yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. And you made that contraction. Then you make wooden stairs. Come on, make a stair. And you make a stair. You go up. You grab this stone pit. You put it up here. You make the stone pit. Anubis, please help. That is long. Thank you. 8 seconds. From 1 minute to 8 seconds. Mwah, I love you, Anubis. Ah, oh, what a blessing. What a blessing of a pal you are. So, now that I have my stone pit there, and I have the stairs, I'm gonna put out an Anubis. Anubis? Where is that Nubis? Mr. Nubis? There you are. And I have an Anubis. What will he do? He will rush there. Yay! He will go and try to farm there. Oh, he's hungry. Okay, yeah. Come on, man. Get back to work. Okay, yeah. So whenever you put out a pal like Anubis that does ore farming, it'll go up there and farm that. Now wanna see a magic trick? Wanna see a magic trick? Let me show you a magic trick. Then, look at this. I don't want Anubis to farm rock anymore. So I put down Anubis. I remove the stairs. Look what happens when I put Anubis back. Well, you go. Look at that. Hello, Anubis. I want you to mine. Oh, you can find your pathing to that rock. Huh. So you will have to do that. Yeah, this is it. Whenever you need rock, you just go to foundation, you make a stair here, and they will go farm that for you. But whenever you want them to farm show you how to get these babies. See you next time. Love you. Bye.